Hello and welcome back to the channel. Some news for you today. The Wuhan virus outbreak is now a national emergency. President Trump declared it as such. This gives the federal government some increased jurisdiction and some new tools to fight the spread of the virus and also treat those who are afflicted with it, unfortunately. And again, we pray for those people we mentioned in the last video. We just want to reiterate, you're in our thoughts and prayers. We wish you the best. We hope you recover. I believe 98 to 99% of people that do contract the virus will recover, is what doctors are saying. So let's hope it stays that way. Only those who are unfortunately very feeble, older, have respiratory issues are the ones that are passing away. The administration is working with all the states, all the governors to contain the virus, stop it in its tracks. Democrats are actually praising the Trump administration for their efforts and for the coordination. In particular, Governor Cuomo of New York and Governor Newsom of California have both praised the president and the administration's efforts. Two guys that don't like him very much, but I'll give them credit. They are rising to the occasion and stopping the partisanship. That's really nice to see in America when there's a time of emergency. Some other Democrats are having sour grapes. The governor of Illinois, Pritzker, and Senator Patty Murray from Washington, they're just whining, complaining. I mean, what do you want the people to do? I mean, you know, if Trump hadn't closed off travel from China, we'd have a lot more people infected. I think that's pretty much something everyone agrees on. And if he hadn't done that, they'd be saying, oh, why didn't you do that? You're crazy. You're stupid. They're never satisfied. They just want to attack him every chance they get for anything they can. I mean, he has to be perfect, absolutely perfect for them. We are seeing some economic impacts. The stock markets have been going up and down. It's been a roller coaster. The fundamentals of our economy are still very strong. We have very low unemployment. We have decreasing poverty. We have rising wages. We have less income inequality than during the Obama administration. The media never talks about that. They just let Democrats rail on about income inequality. This is a bump in the road for our country, the Wuhan virus, and we're just going to keep calling it the Wuhan virus because that is where it originated. West Nile virus, Spanish flu, Ebola. Not at all a xenophobic thing, no matter what Jim Acosta or liberals say. It's just not xenophobic to call it by its name based on where it came from. I'm glad the administration is being very active. It's better to over-prepare than to under-prepare. It's much better to, in a few months from now, look back and say, wow, that was a little overblown. That's much better than saying, wow, we were totally unprepared. We totally overlooked it. So everyone take their precautions. One good thing that may come out of this whole thing is that we stop relying on China so much. Our supply chains need to shift to countries that are not communist, that don't cover things up, that they steal our intellectual property, and the Trump administration has done everything they can to try to put an end to some of that with the new trade deal, sanctions. So Europe is having a really tough time. The Trump administration has now issued travel restrictions on foreign nationals traveling from most European countries, and they recently added the United Kingdom and Ireland. Tonight on CNN, 8 p.m. Eastern, there's going to be a debate between Sleepy Joe Obiden, as he calls himself, and Kremlin Bernie Sanders. Kremlin Bernie, you need to grow a set and attack Sleepy Joe if you want to have any chance of coming back in this primary. You need to be a fighter. You need to go after Sleepy Joe Obiden. There will be no live audience. Both candidates will be sitting. Tulsi Gabbard is still in the race, but she is not participating in this debate because the DNC doesn't like her, even though she's a woman and a minority candidate and a combat veteran. Kremlin Bernie did reduce his delegate deficit by 2, winning the caucuses in the Northern Mariana Islands, a U.S. territory. He won that 64 to 36%, picked up 4 delegates, and Sleepy Joe Obiden picked up 2 delegates. The delegate count currently stands at Sleepy Joe Obiden 890 and Kremlin Bernie Sanders 736. And this Tuesday, we have 4 big states that are voting in their primaries. Arizona has 67 delegates. Florida has 219 delegates. Illinois has 155 delegates. And Ohio has 136 delegates. Kremlin Bernie is a socialist, but some of his ideas are actually closer to Trump. He's right about trade being unfair and taking jobs away, but Trump's actually doing stuff about it. He renegotiated NAFTA, and Canada, their parliament, just approved the USMCA, which is a great new trade deal. Kremlin Bernie is also right about wages. Wages do need to be higher, but that should be left up to the states. You know, Donald Trump, he opposes raising the federal minimum wage, but people are getting paid better these days under his administration without raising the minimum wage, because we've established such a strong economy that there are so many jobs available that companies are paying their people more to stay with them because they know they can easily find another job. We'll watch the debate tonight. We'll give you our thoughts about it. Check us out on Twitter. We'll be tweeting about it. Salakist. Have a great day. Stay healthy. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.